Hello everybody, I'm Danny Lorenzana. I'm going to show you how to take a Ruger Mark III 45 apart, put it together. I'm going to show you a few small minor problems you may have. I think it will run probably pretty smooth, and if you follow me it should be pretty smooth for you, although this gun is a little tricky sometimes. Anyway, open your bolt, clear your gun of course. Close your bolt with your bolt release. Fire it. Okay, once it's been fired, you're clear to take it apart, because now it will come apart. Pull your magazine out. This right here is very important. Pull that apart. See how freely that moves? I'm going to show you how to make that freely every time. If it ever does get stuck, what you want to do, put your magazine back in. Hold it about like that. Pull your trigger. Tap on it right there with your rubber hammer, but you shouldn't have to ever. But we all make mistakes. And while you're learning, you'll probably make a couple. Okay, so I'm going to pull the magazine back out. Get us back in the position we were in. Now this is free. Okay, we didn't make mistakes last time we put this together. And I'm going to guide you so you won't have to make a mistake. Hopefully. Okay, pull your bolt release down. Pulls out pretty easy, but it's a little harder when it's new. This gun's not that old, but anyway, your bolt should come up fairly easy. If it doesn't, you can tap on it. If it ever gets stuck like this, which it really shouldn't, it should have came up by now. If you ever get one stuck, this is a good example of what do you do if your bolt sticks. Well, you just pull the whole barrel apart. Then you can see, this was sticking up. Why was that sticking up? I'm not sure. But that is the reason that that happened. So let me put this back together, because normally you should be able to take this bolt, put it in, and pull it out with ease. I think I flipped the gun around showing you stuff and knocked things out of position, I guess. Normally that is how it works. Okay, so you got your bolt out, and now you're going to pull your barrel out. Then you're going to look down there and say, oh look, everything's flat, because that's how it's supposed to be. So if it's not flat, make it flat. Okay, so you've seen how a sticky bolt, that's one problem you could run into, but normally you don't. At least I don't run into that one a whole lot. You can see this bolt release goes in this hole here. Well, if you're not paying attention and you shove this in and you're putting your gun together, you could get it in the wrong hole. That will actually fit up in there and jam up in there. So what you have to do is put your gun upside down, kind of tap it so that this thing eventually pulls down a little bit, wiggle it maybe, and that should pull back out. So that's a mistake you can make if you're not paying attention and you just slide it in there without looking. Make sure you look and aim for that hole there. That's kind of important, because it's not so fun to get that out of there when you do that. That's embarrassing too. So anyway, so you got that out. I want all that flat. So I'm going to make sure everything's flat. Once everything's flat, I'm going to put my barrel back on. And my bolt goes right back in, just like it came out. Supposedly. Make sure everything's flat. And my bolt goes in just like it's supposed to go. Okay. Bolt release is going back on. And remember, aim for the right hole. Okay. Once it's locked in there, you'll see it up here. No, you're good. But this won't fall down yet. And that's fine. which you don't want it to yet. Put your magazine in. Pull your trigger. And you notice how it will drop now. Okay, but you don't want to put it in yet. Number one mistake. Could be bad. Pull your magazine out. Open this up. Okay, there's a little piece that falls down in here. I've seen some people call it a dingleberry on videos. Okay, once it falls down in there, you want to hold your gun like this. Put it up. Lock it in there. Then you did correct. Put your magazine in there. Okay. Dry fired good. Now what are we looking at? We know that when we pull our magazine back out, I think I need to oil that magazine. This easily goes up and down, which means you did a good job putting it together. Now if I put this together right now and lock this in, I can totally screw this gun up. But I don't have to do that. I can do it right. Flip it upside down to where your little lever falls down. Okay. And you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it. I can hear it. Anyway, so he's down there where he's supposed to be. Leaning against this side. So I slowly raise this up. And lock that in. Without the magazine. Put our magazine back in. Are we good? Good again. And just to show how important it is, I'm going to pull this apart one more time. Express how important it is that we want this to move easy. In order for this to move freely and easily, never put it down like when the gun's in this position. Always put the gun with their little lever hanging down over here. I would visually check it, make sure it's there, or else listen for it to fall. Okay, and you really slowly put that up there like that, snap it into position, and you are good. Thank you. It's Danny Lorenzana covering the Ruger Mark III 45. Have a good day.